Hello students, this is Miss Fatma, teacher of class 2 from the Smart School Sir Syed Ahmed Khan campuses and Gulistan-e-Johar campus. Students, in this video we are going to solve few sums of division with the help of long division method. Okay, so students, these sums are given on page number 79 of your mathematics book, question number 1, part D, E and F. Students, as in our previous video, we have solved part A, B and C of the same question, and we have learned how to solve the sums with the help of long division method. So now we are going to solve the remaining three parts of the same question number 1, which are given on page number 79 of your mathematics book, part D, E and F of question number 1. But students, we have to do these three parts, question number 1, part D, E and F, in math CW copy. So I want all of you to take out your math CW copy and do these sums neatly in your copy. Now students, we are going to solve part D of question number 1, which is given on page number 79 of your mathematics book. So students, have a look at this question. In this question we have to divide 29 with 7. You can see the division sign here. We have to divide a bigger number, that is 29, with a smaller number, that is 7. Now students, there are two numbers given. One of them is dividend and the other one is divisor. So here 29 is the dividend because 29 is getting divided, and 7 is the divisor because 29 is getting divided with 7. Okay, so 29 is the dividend and 7 is the divisor. So we have to divide this dividend with the divisor. Now students, we are going to solve this sum with the help of long division method, and as I have told you before that whenever we are solving the sum through long division method, we have to use this division sign. Okay students, keep that in your mind that we have to use this sign for solving the sum with the help of long division method. So students, now let's write these numbers in this long division sign. The dividend will be written inside, 29 will be written inside this division sign, and 7, which is the divisor, will be written outside. Okay, dividend is written inside, divisor is written outside. Now students, what we have to do, the first step is that we have to read table of 7 and we have to find out that where in table of 7 do we get 29, or whether or not do we get 29 in table of 7. So let's see whether we get 29 in table of 7. So students, by reading table of 9 you can easily find out that in table of 7 we don't get 29. We have 7 threes are 21, 7 fours are 28, 7 fives are 35. So we don't have 29 in table of 7, but we have 28 in table of 7. 28 comes in table of 7. So what we will do, we will find out a number that is closest to 29 and it comes in the table of 7. So that number will be 28 because we get 28 in table of 7 and that is closest to 29. So what will we do? We will write 7 fours are 28, because if we write 7 threes are 21, so that will be 2 less, and if we write 7 fives are 35, so that will be greater than 29. So we have to find out a number that is closest or nearest to 29, so that will be 28. So we will write 7 fours are 28. 7 fours are 28. Now since this number is not exactly the same, so of course we have to, in order to find out the remainder or the remaining number, we have to subtract 28 from 29. We have to subtract 28 from 29. So we will put the sign of subtraction here, and first of all we will subtract the numbers of units, that is 9 minus 8. 9 minus 8 will be 1 and 2 minus 2 will be 0. So here instead of writing 0 we can just put a cross sign. So students, the remainder will be 1 because this is the number which is remaining here. So now let's write the answer here. Students, how are we going to write the answer? In answer we will write down the quotient, the number which we have multiplied with 7 to get 28, that is 4, and remainder, r is representing remainder here, remainder will be 1. 4 is the quotient which is here, which we will find here, and remainder will be 1. So the answer is 4 remainder 1. So this is the answer which we get by dividing 29 with 7 with the help of long division method. Now students, we are going to solve the next part of this question, that is part E. So let's have a look at this question. In this question we have been given two numbers. In this we have to divide 36 with 4. You can see here 36 and the division sign and 4. So 36 is getting divided with 4. So first of all we need to identify that which number is the dividend and which number is the divisor here. So here 36 is the dividend and 4 is the divisor. 36 is the dividend because it is getting divided, and 4 is the divisor because 36 is getting divided by 4. That's why 4 is the divisor and 36 is the dividend. Now we are going to again solve this sum with the help of long division method, and you all must be familiar, we all must know that by this time that we are going to use this sign of division for dividing the sum with the help of long division method. So students, now let's write down these numbers in this division sign. 36, that is the dividend or a greater number as well, will be written inside this division sign, whereas 4, which is the divisor and also a smaller number, will be written outside the division sign. Okay, so you can just keep that in your mind that this smaller number is written outside and the dividend, which is a larger number, is written inside. Okay, now what we have to do, the first step is that we have to read table of 4 and we have to find out that where do we get 36 in table of 4. So you can read table of 4, students. I want all of you to read with me. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, 4 fives are 20, 4 six are 24, 4 sevens are 28, 4 eights are 32, and 4 nines are 36. So students, you all can see that we are getting 36 in table of 4. So that means 36 is getting exactly divided by 4. So 4 nines are 36. So what are we going to do? We are going to write 9 here. 4 nines are 36. 4 nines are 36. Now we have to follow the same procedure. That means we have to subtract this number from the above number. So students, 6, you all know that we always start subtracting, or we always start solving the sum from the units place. So here in units place we have 6 and 6. So we have to subtract 6 from 6. So the answer will be 0. We can also put a cross sign, or we can write down 0 as well. And 3 minus 3 will also be 0. If we want, we can write 1 0 only as well, and if we want, we can write 2 zeros as well. Because if we subtract whole 36 from this 36, so the answer will be 0 only. So students, here you can see that we are not left with any number, so there is no number remaining here. Okay, now let's write the answer here. In the answer we write the quotient that is written above. 9 is the answer. In answer we will write down the quotient, that is 9, and r, you all must be familiar that r is the remainder, and remainder in this question is 0 because we are not left with any number here. 36 is getting exactly divisible by 4, so we are not left with any number. But students, we are not going to write down 0. We are not going to write down 0 two times in the remainder. Okay, we are just going to write it once. Okay, although in answer here we have written 2 times 0, but in the answer here we are not going to write it twice. We are just going to write it once. Okay, so 9 remainder, because 9 is the number with which we are multiplying 4 and getting the answer 36. So that's why 9 quotient is written here and remainder is 0. So 9 remainder 0 is the answer of this question. Now students, let's have a look at part F of this question. In this question we have to divide 30 with 5. 30 is the dividend because it is getting divided with 5, and 5 is the divisor because 30 is getting divided with it. Okay, so 30 is the dividend, the number which is getting divided, and 5 is the divisor, the number with which this number or the number with which this dividend is getting divided. So 30 is dividend and 5 is divisor. Again we are going to solve this sum with the help of long division method. So for that we are going to use this division sign. So students, we are going to write the dividend inside this division sign, and we are going to write this divisor outside. Now we have to read table of 5. The first step is that we have to read table of 5 and we have to find out that where in table of 5 do we get 30. So you can also read table of 5 from 1, starting from the first number. That is 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20, 5 fives are 25, and 5 six are 30. So 5 6 are 30. So we are getting 30 in table of 5. So we can just easily write down 6 here. 5 6 are 30. And then we are going to write 30. Now what we have to do, we have to subtract this 30 from the above 30. Since both of them are the same number, so by subtracting 0 from 0 will be 0, and by subtracting 3 from 3 will also be 0. Okay students, so by subtracting 30 from 30 will be 0, you all know, because they both are the same numbers. Now let's write the answer in the proper form. In answer, the way we write the answer is that in answer we are going to write the quotient 6 will be copied here, and remainder is 0. Students, you all can see that here we are not left with any number. We are not left with any number, and that's why we have written 0 here. So that means we have 0 remainder, or we don't have any number remaining here, or we don't have any remainder here. So 6 is the quotient and remainder is 0. So students, 5 was the divisor, 30 was the dividend, 6 is the quotient, and 0 was the remainder. So this is how we are going to solve this sum, and this is the answer, 6 remainder 0. So students, I hope you all have understood these three sums of division, and I want all of you to do these three parts or three sums of division, part D, E and F, after the first three parts which we discussed in our previous video, part A, B and C. After those three parts of division sums, you have to do these three parts, that is D, E and F, in your math CW copy, and do your work in a very neat and tidy way. Thank you.